the big CNBC TV18 exclusive, the top story that we're tracking this evening. Exactly a year after Noel Tata took over as the chairman of Tata Trusts, there is a fresh battle brewing at the House of Tatas. Now, the rift has now reached the corridors of power in New Delhi. CNBC TV18 has accessed both sides of the story. Last night, Noel Tata, the chairman of Tata Trusts, N. Chandrasekaran, the chairman of Tata Sons, met with Home Minister Amit Shah and Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman in New Delhi. Tata Trust trustees Venu Srinivasan and Darius Khambata were also part of that meeting. Interestingly, Khambata is being accused of being part of the Quartet of trustees allegedly trying to undermine Noel Tata. Now, this latest power struggle comes nearly a decade after that bitter public battle between the late Ratan Tata and the late Cyrus Mistry. Now, sources close to Noel Tata claim that there is a coup attempt by 4 trustees. Here are the trustees: Darius Khambata, Jayatsi Jahangir, Pramit Jhaveri and Meli Mistry. Now, sources close to Noel Tata allege that these trustees tried to emasculate the leadership of Noel Tata and wanted to function, quote-unquote, as a super board. But sources close to the Mistry Quartet deny these allegations. They claim that the coup narrative is false and there is no attempt to usurp powers. The Mistry camp claims a false narrative is being painted to make them look, quote-unquote, like villains. According to sources, there are 3 key flashpoints that have triggered the current escalation of tensions. First is the fund infusion into Tata International. Now, Noel Tata is the chairman of Tata International, and an equity infusion was proposed to help tide over the losses in the company. The company is also saddled with a debt of around 2,000 crore rupees. Eventually, the infusion of 1,000 crore rupees by Tata Sons was cleared, but sources say that the matter, quote-unquote, remains unresolved. Now, another flashpoint is Noel Tata's idea to create a position of a deputy MD at Tata Sons. Sources close to the Mistry quarter say that the proposal also created differences of opinion between the Noel Tata group and the Mistry quartet. And the third point of contention has to do with Meli Mistry's appointment to the board of Tata Sons. Now, Mistry, a long-time associate of Ratan Tata, his appointment was opposed by Noel Tata, and sources say this also led to a further worsening of the relationships within the trustees. Now, sources tell us that all 4 trustees who are today being accused of acting against Noel Tata had in fact voted in favour of Noel Tata's appointment as chairman just last year. Remember, Noel Tata took charge exactly a year ago on the 10th of October after the demise of Ratan Tata. It must also be noted that the upcoming board meeting on the 10th of October is not going to consider any of these issues at hand. That meeting, we learn, is about the philanthropic activities of the trust, which is really at the heart of what the Tata Trusts do. So 1,000 crore rupees worth of philanthropic activities on the agenda on the October 10th board meeting, nothing to do with this current battle. Now, with the government getting involved, there are hopes of a de-escalation, and both sides will try, that's the hope, and arrive at some sort of a rapprochement to bring the public feud to an end. But we will have to wait to see. For more news and updates, all you need to do is follow CNBC TV18 on all of our digital platforms.